All right, everything comes around full circle as we've been breaking down WWE Survivor Series. We've talked about the Final Four matchups. We've talked about the Divas Championship. We've talked about the troubles with the Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family going up against the Brothers of Destruction. It all comes down to the tournament finals. The tournament finals, I think that Pinko, when we talked about the matchups, Ambrose versus Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns going up against Alberto Del Rio, I think both of us were able to sort of decide that it's going to be Kevin Owens going up against Roman Reigns in the tournament final. This honestly should be a very, very good match. This should be a very fun match. Definitely Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens are the two faces of the new generation of WWE. I think that Kevin Owens, in my mind, definitely is the guy that Pinko is going to be going for. I think that Kevin Owens is somebody that we all should be sort of rooting for. He's the ultimate wild card inside of this because of the fact that Kevin Owens is looked at as if he is not the typical WWE superstar. I believe that that's what makes him a little bit special. I don't want to tempt anybody and say that, he's the next Stone Cold Steve Austin, because every time somebody is, sort of portrayed as the next Stone Cold Steve Austin, they've always failed. Just like when people call somebody the next Shawn Michaels or they call somebody the next Hulk Hogan, Kevin Owens is Kevin Owens. That Kevin Owens has something special that he's able to connect with fans, whether if it was Ring of Honor, whether if it was in WWE. Look at the way this guy sells t-shirts. It's not because people think the t-shirts look that great. It's because they're trying to support a guy that they think is one of the best wrestlers in WWE. Kevin Owens is somebody that, fans can look at and say, I want to be like that guy, or I'm just like that guy. He's somebody that gets, doesn't go to the gym and work out. He doesn't have 24-inch pythons. He doesn't have a 6-pack or 8-pack of abs. He just goes out there and he fights. And his story is basically that he fights because he wants to provide for his family. That's why I go to work. That's why you go to work, to make sure that his wife and his kids and him have a better life. I think that honestly, he is the guy that really could carry WWE as a babyface. He is a guy that can make people fear him if he is a heel. I think he is the ultimate package in WWE, but I don't think there's a chance in hell that he's going to be winning this match. Pinko, do you think that there's any chance for Kevin Owens to win this?
Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that obviously I want Kevin Owens to win. It'd be the greatest thing in the world if Kevin Owens won. But no, I don't think Kevin Owens is going to win this match because I just thought up, while I was beating the Jets, I just thought up that what if you have Roman Reigns, you have Kevin Owens, they're killing each other in this match. Something happens, like, I don't know, the ref gets knocked out, Dean Ambrose turns on Roman Reigns. Alright, he beats up Roman Reigns, blah, 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 and then, somehow, Kevin Owens is still knocked out or something like that. And Sheamus comes out. Sheamus cashes in while everyone's knocked out. He cashes in. They do the thing or whatever, and they say, Sheamus is now a part of this match. Sheamus pins someone, and he wins the title. I think that can happen. I think that could very well happen more than Kevin Owens winning the title, to be honest. Sheamus cashing in sometime during the match, kind of like what happened with Seth Rollins, where he just, entered himself into the match. I think that would, that would change a lot. I mean, that would basically be the surprise factor that everyone wants, even though it's Sheamus, and it wouldn't be the best thing in the world. I'd rather have Roman Reigns be champion than Sheamus at this point, but it's very well something that could possibly happen, and I don't think a lot of people thought of, in my opinion.
I think that honestly, anything would be great. I think that everybody can see that this is Roman Reigns' time. He's going to be, moving on from here and becoming the next John Cena. He's going to be the poster boy at the company. He's going to be the guy that does all of the television interviews. He's going to be the guy main eventing all of the house shows. He's going to be the guy built into every storyline on every show, because he is the guy that WWE is going to be wanting to push the WWE network for with the pay-per-views, and he is going to be the total package. I think that definitely he is a great wrestler. He's a great character. For some reason, he can get over until the point that he is in a spot to win the championship, and then everyone in the world cheers for his demise. I mean, WrestleMania 31 was one of the craziest times ever, because Roman Reigns won the Rumble, Roman Reigns beat Daniel Bryan at Fastlane, and it was like immediately everyone that was planning to go into WrestleMania 31 was immediately saying, hey, I'm not going to go. I'm going to sell my tickets. This just doesn't seem like the WrestleMania for me. And, Brock Lesnar re-signing with WWE basically, I think, changed everything in everyone's mind. All of a sudden, Brock is re-signing. Maybe that means Brock's going to keep the championship. People seeing Roman Reigns as a chance to lose. It ultimately started building momentum for the company, and WrestleMania ended up becoming one of the greatest WrestleManias that they've ever been able to pull off. I don't know if they're going to be able to rekindle that matchup from here. I think that we've basically figured out that Roman Reigns is going to win, but now when Roman Reigns wins the championship, Roman Reigns has to fight somebody at TLC. Who is out there for him to fight? Is he going to have a rematch against Kevin Owens? Is somebody going to try and screw him, and that's who's going to become the number one contender?
I just thought of something.
Yeah, go for it.
Real quick. This kind of goes off of what you were saying a few seconds ago, but all right, so if Roman Reigns is going to be the new John Cena gets booed out of the building sometimes, but then there's like half the people who are cheering for him. When Cena wins titles, there's half people cheering for him, half people booing, and sometimes everyone's cheering, sometimes everyone's booing. So if Roman Reigns is going to be the new Cena, he's doing a good job because half the people are booing, half the people are cheering. So in my opinion, I think he's he's the new Cena now because everyone is all the internet people and all the guys are all against him. They don't want him to win. Just like Cena. All the little kids, the little Jimmies, the girls, they all want Roman Reigns to win because he's this, that, and the other, and he's Roman Reigns. So if they want him to be Cena, he definitely is doing a good job at it. And I think when he wins the title on Sunday, I'm losing my voice. I think when he wins the title on Sunday, he will pretty much put the exclamation point at the end of "I'm the new Cena" because I think that I think it just works out perfectly. People are going to boo him. People are going to like him, and he's Roman Reigns. And as Roman Reigns, he's going to be champion, and he's going to be the best champion he could be for his fans. If you have mixed emotions for him, he just thanks the ones that cheer for him. So I don't know. I just thought about that now, and I think that's brilliant. And probably someone already thought about that. But hey, he's the new Cena. Go ahead. That's what he's at right now. He's at the Cena stage.
Well, we'll take the closing minutes of this video to congratulate Roman Reigns on becoming the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I think that throughout this video, we've been able to tell everyone that we really don't want Roman to win the title, but we all know that it's going to happen. Hopefully, when Roman Reigns wins the championship and he holds it up over his head and they shoot off the fireworks and they declare him as the new champion, hopefully everyone in Atlanta doesn't boo this guy out of the building. I think that definitely. I wonder. Pinko, we're gonna get off on a tangent here, buddy. But I think you remember about a month ago, there were rumors that The Rock was going to be coming back and being a part of WWE. Then the rumors came out that he was not going to be able to wrestle at WrestleMania 32 this year because he's trying to put together a movie project, and the movie project does not want to insure him because of the fact that he is thinking about wrestling at WrestleMania 32, and he got injured when he wrestled at WrestleMania 28. He got wrestled when he injured. When he got injured at WrestleMania 29. He got injured again, and that really hurt the Hercules movie. That's a risk that the insurance company doesn't want to take. But there was rumors that The Rock was going to be showing up in Atlanta to be a part of SummerSlam. Do you think that we see sort of a flashback to the Royal Rumble where we see The Rock showing up just to sort of greet Roman Reigns for winning the championship, like he did at the Royal Rumble, where they sort of shared a moment of him winning the Royal Rumble, becoming the number one contender?
Well, since SummerSlam was a couple months ago, now we're talking about Survivor Series in Atlanta. I think that could easily happen. I think that I remember seeing, The Rock's name next to Survivor Series, and I really think that could be, what happens. The Rock's going to be at Survivor Series, but it's going to be so he can congratulate, I guess, cousin like Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't think about that, and I think that's pretty much what can happen. So Atlanta, I think is Ross going? I don't know. But I think that The Rock will definitely show up at Survivor Series. But to congratulate Mr. Roman Reigns, Mr. Super Roman Reigns, we'll have to think of a name for that. But yeah, that could definitely happen now that you say it.
I don't think The Rock's gonna do it. I mean, honestly, you remember The Rock's face when he came out there and he was holding Roman's hand up and everybody was booing him? He did that look where he looked to the left and then he looked at the hard camera like, what the fuck is going on? He was in Bizarro land because, honestly, since 2002, I guess you can say there's a large group of years when Rock wasn't around, if you want to low blow him. But I mean, like, anytime The Rock has done anything, he's been cheered. And here he is. All he really did was come out to congratulate his buddy. And people are booing these guys out of the arena. Like, people don't boo The Rock. Like, are you kidding me?
I booed The Rock when he beat that, Punk. I booed The Rock for that.
No.
That's the only time I booed The Rock, though.
I was there. It was a beautiful day in Phoenix, Arizona. But I think that's it. I think we've pretty much said that this is going to be the Roman Reigns crowning achievement. He's going to be taking over. We're going to have to see how he handles the hate, because honestly, I'll tell you that I think at the end of the night, I think that he's going to be booed, and Vince McMahon is going to go into a tizzy, and more than likely on the next Monday Night Raw, he's going to have to beat all 4 people that he beat in the tournament all on one night of Monday Night Raw to try and prove to the world that this is the guy that needs to be the best. And we'll see what happens.